What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about MicroStrategy today, MSTR. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? $347 is the price right now. We're up this week, 3.6%. I love it when I'm wrong to the upside, man. And I kind of right, but kind of wrong, right? I think it's very obvious that the predictions that I had set out for yesterday's video for the game plan, the tariffs, the concerns with the tariffs, it's all gone now. Things are on pause. We at least have another 30 days, but likely what's going to happen is if these tariffs got paused for 30 days, that's because Canada and Mexico are playing ball now with Trump, right? They've come to some kind of negotiation agreements. Trump's getting what he wants. I think that the 30-day pause is only there as as something over their heads, essentially, right? And this is not me trying to talk smack or anything. I'm just literally sharing my opinions of what I think is going on, right? It's just there to hold. So I don't think that there's going to be a concern in 30 days, assuming that there's that Mexico and Canada hold up their ends of what the negotiating tables that they're doing with Donald Trump. As long as that holds up, I would assume that everything's going to be fine. And the fact that we had this massive recovery yesterday, man, we dropped down. I did say that I expected we would probably go around $310, but work our way down to about $235, right? That was the expected area that we'd go to, if not even lower than that, right? That's ultimately where we were talking. It kind of makes sense on a lower low perspective even to do something like that. But with this recovery, guys, I don't assume that we're going to do anything like that at all. I think that was it. That was the low. That was a fake out low. Consider that almost like a fake price to a certain degree because it basically didn't happen. As soon as it happened, it was over. Slipped down to the 786. You couldn't even get there, and you're ripping back up above the golden ratio. This is a good look. That wasn't the most volume you've ever seen, but it was the most volume you've seen in a week, and it came on a rather negatively implied day, which means to me, all that volume was probably sent to the upside, right? There's a lot of accumulation going on here, right? Bitcoin recovered phenomenally. None of the negative stuff that we were anticipating to happen happened. The market opened to the downside, but crypto recovered with all the bullish news and all the good news of Mexico, Canada, and the United States seemingly cooperating with each other in this whole tariff trade negotiation, whatever. So all that out of the way. Let's talk about the TA. Let's get into this, okay? That was a hell of a long introduction, I guess. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're liking it so far. I like where you're bouncing on your RSI. I like this bounce here. You're above the 40. You're getting higher lows. It looks to me like you are pointed to the overbought zone. Now, I'm not assuming that you're going to get into the overbought zone on your first try. That would be awesome if you did. I mean, you did it over here, but likely you probably find resistance there, kind of get a higher high coming in. You might form some kind of higher low, and then you've got like an established uptrend. That's what I'm assuming. So something by the end of this week, if not going into next week, I would assume that we are up near that overbought zone, which likely takes us, I would think, anywhere from 393 back to these highs, if not higher. So that's going to be good. MicroStrategy, you guys, is going to rip. It's going to be a good week. Everything, the whole game plan that I laid out, I think this is the first time that I've made a game plan video and I'm literally scrapping it. There's some parts that I've scrapped on other ones, or some parts that have been wrong whenever we do these game plans, or I'll call for the price to like last week. I was calling for the price to go up here, and we didn't go down, but we moved sideways. So that in itself wasn't right. But this game plan that we had yesterday for Sunday for the whole week, for the coming weeks, it's just scrapped. It's out the window, man. It doesn't matter anymore. It's false. It's fake reality. We're going to the upside. Okay. The next target is 424 to 444. That's your golden zone. That's where you found resistance before. It wouldn't surprise me at all if by the end of this week we were all the way up here. It wouldn't surprise me at all. And if it's not by the end of this week, certainly by the end of next week, I would assume that's going to happen. And then by the end of this month, you guys, we will be on our way to prices that are above $500, above 543 even. I don't know how high this thing's going to fly by the end of this month, but I do accept that we could still be below this high. If we are, I would assume we have at least seen prices above $500 by the end of this month. If we are below this high. If not, I would assume that we are seeing prices that are maybe closer to 647 or 709 going into the first and second weeks of March, reaching for that $1,000, $1,300 price. And that's nothing's changed in that front, right? We're still going there. That's always been the plan. Other than yesterday with the uncertainty surrounding the tariffs, right? We waited for the market to open, had a negative impact at first, and then just quickly recovered. Everything was good. So it's good to be wrong in this kind of situation, right? But I'm sure I'm not the only person who was probably curious to see what was going to happen with the tariffs, right? I'm sure. I mean, to me, it seemed like the general narrative was that Trump was bluffing. You know, a lot of people seem to think that he was bluffing. So in that regard, maybe there were some people that were prepared for the markets to pump. I saw it as a buying opportunity. I didn't think he was bluffing, but I saw it as a buying opportunity. I definitely advertised it as a buying opportunity, but also with caution. And I was saying we should wait to see how the market opened. But whatever, man. Who cares? We're doing the thing. Daily RSI looks good. 3-hour RSI looks phenomenal. Bounce off your oversold zone, higher lows, bullish divergence, all that stuff. Or I guess it's not bullish divergence, to be completely fair. Yeah, it's not bullish divergence. Is it? No. No, that was bullish divergence down there. This is not. Anyways, uptrend right now, looking good. Likely what you're going to do is you're going to see a higher high in relation to these highs here, right? And I think you'll see that by the end of this week. If we're moving up, where's the end of the week here? Friday, right? That would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday right here. Oh, wow. Monday's closed. Monday next week. Why is Monday next week not open? What holiday's on Monday? I'll have to look that up. It's not Martin Luther King Jr. Day, that's for sure. If by the end of the week we're up here, that'd put us at 462. If we're not, if we kind of go up at this trajectory here, something like that, maybe we're at 442 before the end of the week. Oh, wait, that's Friday. Oh, why did I put it all the way at Tuesday? I'm distracting myself here. I put it at, why did I do that? I'm sorry, guys. Right here. Oh, it's not next Monday. It's the following Monday. Okay, it's because I'm on the 3-hour time frame. It's messing me up. So that actually looks perfect, yeah. And that would take you right to the 445, 420 area. So I'm very confident. Again, just basing it off of the way that we've moved up so far, okay, within this range. If we move up like that, we will be there by the end of the week. If we move up like this, we will be there by the end of the week. It's all by, oh wait, let's see, maybe I'm cherry picking there. By the beginning of next week. Oh, that's still Friday, so by the end of the week, yeah. That is still technically Friday right there. Anyways, I got nothing else for you guys. Looks like we're going up. I expect 437 to 450 to be there. I will probably take profits on my call options that expire at the 28th at those levels, only because I would anticipate some kind of drop afterwards, right? My call options expire on the 28th, but I want to say it again, and I don't normally talk about short-term plays, but I've been doing it a lot more recently with a lot of caution and a lot of words of caution in the mix, because short-term plays are not something to take lightly. This is not something that the average person should do. If you want to make money, you should probably stay away from short-term plays unless you have some experience doing this stuff. But I have call options that are open until they expire on the 28th of February. I have call options that expire way later at the end of this year and at the beginning of next year. But I will probably let go of the short-term ones once we get up here, anticipating that we move back, probably open up some new ones, and we'll go from there, right? But that's all my thoughts. That's all I got to say. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Absolutely, $1K, $1,300, it's on the table by the end of this month, if not by the midpoint of March. Okay, take it easy. Bye-bye.